Welcome, grammar students. Welcome to Lesson 5, using X words to find the subject of the sentence. We've learned how X words are used to ask questions and make negative sentences. The purpose of this video is to learn how they are used to help us find the subject of a sentence. We know that English is a word order language. The subject comes first, then the verb phrase. The first thing in the verb phrase is the X word. To find the subject, first find the X word. Everything between the X word and the beginning of the sentence is the subject. Let's look at some examples. Birds can fly. What is the X word? Can. So the subject is birds. We will put a box around the subject. What about questions? Can birds fly? What is the X word? Can again. So the X word can has moved from its usual place to the front of the sentence. Everything between those two positions is the subject. So the subject is birds. The bird is flying south. What is the X word? Is. The subject is everything between the beginning of the sentence and the X word. So the subject is the bird. We know that a singular noun must have a determiner, like a, the, or each. Bird is singular, so we have a determiner, the. The beautiful gray and white birds are flying south. What is the X word? Right. So the subject is the beautiful gray and white birds. Often, subjects have describers like beautiful, gray, and white. The main subject is the thing that the describers are describing. It's the main subject that has to agree with the X word and verb. In this sentence, the subject is plural, so the X word is are, not is. They are flying south for the winter. What is the X word? Are. Everything in front of the X word is just one word, they. They is called a referent because it refers back to something else. Pronouns like they are one type of referent. In this sentence, they replaces 9 words, the beautiful gray and white birds in the sky. Have you noticed that in all of these subjects, the main subject comes last in the subject box? Often, the main subject comes right before the verb. Remember, it's the main subject that has to agree with the verb in number. The beautiful birds in the sky are flying south. The X word is are, so the subject is right. The beautiful birds in the sky. In this example, the main subject is birds again, but now it has a describer that comes after it. A describer that comes after a noun is usually a prepositional phrase. In this sentence, the prepositional phrase tells us where the birds are, in the sky. The main subject is birds, not sky, so the X word is plural. In review, it's easy to find the subject of the sentence. Just find the X word. Everything in front of it is the subject. Subjects can be one word, or they can have determiners, describers, and prepositional phrases. Often, the subject is a referent, like a pronoun. What should you do next? Read Lesson 5, do the exercises, and look at some writing that you've done recently and find the subjects.